Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, December 10th, 2012. Well, the definition for the losses for the insurance industry from Hurricane Sandy are coming into much more clearer focus. American International Group is estimating about $1.3 billion in after-tax losses relating to the storm. AIG expects to make a capital contribution from its parent company to its U.S. P&C subsidiary of about $1 billion from current readily available funds. AIG warned that this is a preliminary estimate. It said due to a complexity of factors contributing to the losses, there can be no assurance that our ultimate loss associated with Sandy will not differ from this estimate, perhaps materially. Let's just go over the bidding from the other companies that have come in that we know of already. Swiss Re said that its Sandy-related losses could top $900 million. Allstate is saying that its Sandy losses would be $1.08 billion. QBE Insurance Group, the Australian company, estimates that its losses from Sandy will be $363 million US. Hartford Financial Services Group up in Connecticut is saying that Sandy losses will exceed $350 million. Travelers, also in Connecticut, said that it expects the storm will cost it about $650 million. New Jersey Manufacturers in West Trenton, New Jersey, said that it expects payouts to reach $300 million. Progressive Insurance says it's $55 million. Kemper Insurance says $45 million, and Cincinnati Financial Corporation says as much as $35 million. American International Group also said yesterday that it expects to sell up to 90% of its very profitable airplane leasing unit called International Lease Finance Corporation to a Chinese investor group for about $5.25 billion. International Lease Finance Corporation leases more than 1,000 commercial aircraft to airlines and other customers in more than 80 countries throughout the world. Out in the upper Midwest, a slow-moving snowstorm has dumped at least 16 inches of snow. In parts of Minnesota, it's blanketed the Twin Cities and caused over 600 reported automobile accidents as of last night. This is the heaviest storm to hit the area now in 2 years. Snowfall at the Minneapolis-St.Paul International Airport caused the cancellation of dozens of flights yesterday. On Friday, Prime Minister of Canada Stephen Harper announced regulatory approval for the takeover of 2 Canadian energy companies by sovereign foreign wealth funds. The Canadian company Nexen was taken over for $15.1 billion by a Chinese fund. And Progress Energy Resources was purchased by a Malaysian sovereign wealth fund of $5.5 billion. Prime Minister Harper said that in the future his government would only consider takeover deals in the oil sands by state-owned companies in exceptional circumstances. He said, to be blunt, Canadians have not spent years reducing ownership of sectors of the economy by our own governments, only to see them bought and controlled by foreign governments. It's an interesting line. The Canadian province of Alberta has the world's 3rd largest oil reserves after Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. There's a rumor going around that Michael Bloomberg might be interested in purchasing the Financial Times. The Financial Times, in the person of Pearson Corporation, its holding company owner, said that the company is not for sale. Interestingly enough, there's a 140-page report that's coming out. Actually, it came out at 9 a.m. this morning. It's coming out by the United States National Intelligence Council, which is a compendium of 16 U.S. intelligence agencies, which is consulted or contracted with research institutes, political leaders, and other corporations throughout the world. What it says is that new technologies, dwindling resources, and explosive population growth in the next 18 years will alter the global balance of power and trigger radical economic and political changes at a speed unprecedented in modern history. The megatrends that the report identifies that are going to be affecting us are: 1, the end of U.S. global dominance, the rising power of individuals against states, a rising middle class whose demands challenge governments, and a Gordian knot of water, food, and energy shortages. We're going to read this report. It no doubt is going to be very interesting. That is the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.